Hello, today's video is going to be covering how to submit an expense reimbursement. When you're in Employee Access, you will now have a new tile, Expense Reimbursements. If you log in and you don't see your Employee Access page, maybe you have access to the admin side, you can do your drop-down menu here next to your little home. Make sure you choose Employee Access and it will land you on this home page. So you can use the tile that's on your dashboard, or you can use the green menu button, and under accounts payable, you will see your expense reimbursement option. So either way, we're going to open it up, and I want to add an expense reimbursement. This first window, think of it as a cover page. So if you have one receipt, it could be easily attached as a single file here up front, but you'll also see attachment options later on if you wanted to attach them to a specific detail. So our expense reimbursement group autofills to default, and then you're going to tell us what date you incurred the expense. So let's say in this example, I went to a conference that ran from Wednesday through Friday, and this was the CASBO conference. I'm going to save and add detail. The detail is really where the bulk of the information that we need here in the office is going to be. So if you have a specific receipt that we're going to attach to this detail, you can still attach it here. And you will see you now have a drop-down menu where it shows the different types of reimbursement that you can submit. So let's say I had to drive my personal vehicle to the CASBO conference. So I'm going to choose mileage, and this is mileage to Wichita. And it was round trip, we're just making it up here, 112.8 miles. And then it's going to auto calculate the total based on the reimbursable um, amount per mile. And then my account number, I have a lot of choices because I have access to a lot of accounts, but depending on your purchasing group, this list might appear much smaller. So let's say I'm going to use this district-wide instructional support staff travel fund in order to cover the mileage. And then I'm going to save and add another, because now I want to submit my reimbursement for meals. We do have a different maximum amount for in-state and out-of-state meals. So this was in-state. And let's say on Wednesday the 8th, I had lunch and dinner, and those two combined was $38.15. So I have it here. My account number carries forward. I'm still in the travel fund, so I'm going to save and add another. But I get a warning because our daily maximum for in-state meals is $25. So I have to put in 25 because it shows the maximum here, and I cannot exceed that. You are only reimbursed up to $25 per day for an in-state travel. So I bumped it down to 25. So now I'm going to save and add another. And let's say I'm going to add meals for Thursday because I have a new set of receipts I'm going to attach here. And this was, again, lunch and dinner because I skipped breakfast. And this was $24.18. So I'm squeaking in right under the limit. And then let's say I, for some reason, paid for my own lodging or my own registration. You can submit those here. If this is a non-travel related thing and I'm submitting something for maybe some supplies I bought, you'll see that that's an option too. So there's also just a general travel if your expense does not fit neatly into these categories. And so we can pick our last option. Let's say I had to pay for my registration, and it was $50 per person. And so again, it's going to stay in this travel fund here, and then I am going to go down to, I can save and submit, which is going to then route it to my supervisor. Based on my organizational chart, whoever's my boss is going to get this, and they will either approve it or deny it if there's something that needs to be fixed on it. And then once they approve it, it's going to come to the business office, and then that automatically gets sent over to the business office to issue the payment to you. So if you have signed up and have your bank account information, we can direct deposit it. Otherwise, we will cut you a check and get you reimbursed.